We went last year.
Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Panda on Panda is your favorite and God's favorite panda. I did tell y'all I would be showing y'all my cosplay from Anime NYC. Making good. I'm making good. It's taking a long time to recreate some of these looks, but I'm doing the best that I can. And y'all have to understand that I'm rough on costumes. So I have already ripped my well, I have another choker and I have other like stockings, but I wanted to give y'all the original costume instead of like the remix of the costume, if you know what I'm saying. But like, check it out. Look at the bow. Thank you. Yeah, my choker is broken. I have more, but they're not like the same. Maybe I could just do. I feel like the choker kind of sells the Misa look. If you guys are wondering who I am in anime, if you've seen Death Note, I'm the girlfriend. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to find another choker, but yeah. Hi. Guys, this is just a remake of my cosplay costume. I don't normally dress like this. The corset literally needs to be like pulled to high heavens. Like I need somebody to tie it, but there's no one to help me with this. So, but like this would be how thin my waist is if somebody tied it. But nobody will because I had to put it on by myself. But maybe if I like maybe it'll stay. On my way, sir. Don't get arrested. This is not for you guys. This is simply cosplay, y'all. This is simply cosplay. It's not to entice y'all. Y'all are getting too excited and yeah, calm down. But yeah, I'm Misa off of Death Note and I paired it with these boots and stuff because she wore boots in the anime. Yeah. And then I have this cute little hair bow. I'm doing well. How are you?
I cheated back. Stop asking me.
He's like, so who cheated first? You about to have him tripping up.
I'm very PR trained, media trained.
Surely the internet has existed a long time now. And I'm sure y'all are super fascinated with Pornhub. So this can't be the height of what you've seen. Thank you, Low Man. I appreciate it. Like, I'm not saying I don't look crazy amazing and beautiful and like a seductress. I absolutely do. But y'all are acting like this is the only girl you've ever seen. I need y'all to reel it in. You know, act like girls give you attention or something. You know, act like you've been here before. Also, check out my nails. So this is my Misa look, and obviously I don't have white hair because white hair would just not look good on me, and I wasn't willing to do that for the cosplay. Um, but everything else for the cosplay I absolutely had, and so it worked out really well. But yeah, this is my day 2 outfit at Anime NYC. Yes, double tap that screen for the anime queen, period. I did have like another shipment. I understand being super attractive. Like, I really do get it, guys, and stuff like that. But, like, literally, there's a lot of attractive girls on the internet. Like, I could see if it was, like, let's say, like, 60 years ago, then this type of vision would make sense. But it doesn't. But, y'all, I have another brand collaboration coming up. She Curve sent me some bras and stuff. I'm getting a lot of bras, and I do have another collaboration on top of that coming up, but it's not like clothes. It's actually like, I kind of want to tell y'all when it's finished and when it's solidified, because they just sent me a message and we're just going back and forth on logistics and stuff like that. And I'm heavy on, like, if it's not done, don't share it. But I'm super excited for this collaboration. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Guys, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Share my live. Also, go follow me on Instagram, TikTok, everywhere else, Panda on Panda. And we are going to be doing hot topics today because we missed like 2 weeks of hot topics and it's a lot to talk about. Hi, Art of War. Welcome back, Buki. Yeah, it's a lot to talk about. So let's get into it. I have like so many videos to upload. It's insane. I have so many things. Hi, King Grayson. How are you? Welcome, Buki. Sorry, y'all. Okay. Okay. Let's get to these hot topics. I don't know if you guys heard, but Brandy's daughter, and we're talking about R&B legend Brandy. We're talking sitting on top of the world Brandy. Her daughter wants to be on Baddies. Immediately no. Immediately no. But we're doing it for you, Buki. The no is for you. The no is for you. Those girls be fighting for any and every reason. I don't understand how somebody who already is very, very close to fame would want to be on Baddies. Like, Baddies is for the bitches. That's like my last try, bro. I was almost on Baddies, and I was like, okay, if I ask my friend to get me in there, I might really have to fight these bitches. And no cap, girl, some of them girls don't have nothing to lose. They don't got nothing to lose. I don't know. I don't know. And it's like, girl, do you box? Is there something you're not telling us? Did Brandy sign you up for boxing classes when you was 2 years old and you've been boxing ever since, where you feel like you can get into the paint with these randos who ain't got shit to lose? I don't know. Hi, Average Travis. I don't know. Like, I feel like she just got on there and said anything, in my opinion. But maybe she was just saying, oh, she wants to be on there, but she knows that she will never be on there. I don't know. Um, Don't nobody cute need to be on baddies for real, for real. No cap. Because bitches is knocking out teeth and stuff like that. My teeth are good. I don't even need no veneers. I'm just knocking out teeth and all other types of stuff. Yeah, so it's a no for me. And I'm gonna read the comments and we'll see what they think. Y'all ignoring the fact that she said her mom is the one who put her on the phone with Natalie. That's crazy. Yeah, okay. That's something else. Brandy, why would you set your little girl up like this? You have to remember that's Ray J's niece. I do remember that that's Ray J's niece, but Ray J is the only oddball in the family. So safe to say, the rest of them is all R&B legends at this point. Like the Norwoods don't play. Ray J is on his deathbed. We not gonna be like, oh, everybody in the family could do what Ray J do and stuff. It's clear that Ray J is off his rockers. Ray J was just with Selena Powell. Why are y'all bringing up Ray J when it comes to Brandy's daughter? That man was just with Selena Powell. I need y'all to be for real. I need y'all to be so for real. Yeah. Sarah needs to be on baddies. And you know what? Ray J probably could get her right on there. Like, but I would not recommend it. I would not recommend it. In other news, Brorilla reacts to Clarissa Shields wanting Beyonce to walk her out. And when I heard that Clarissa Shields wanted Beyonce to walk her out, I was thinking, that's never going to happen. Like, that was something that we all knew was never going to happen. Like, Beyonce isn't even going to show up to a Zeus boxing match, let alone walk you to your tournament. Like, I don't know. I don't know what Clarissa be thinking, but it kind of reminds me of like when football players have like CTE and stuff, you know, like brain damage. What have I been missing? I have to catch up on your content, Queen. Definitely go catch up on my lives where I was at the NYC, Anime NYC, if you want to get more content and stuff like that. But I'm posting stuff every day. And there's mad videos I have to upload, so just stay tuned for that. But back to Beyonce might do it though. In what world, Dimitri, do y'all feel like Beyonce is going to walk Clarissa Shields down to her match? In what world? That's exactly the point though. Beyonce hasn't done it for anybody, so why would she stop everything and do it for her? A woman who is dating a married man, a woman who she has no connection with, baby, she barely give Destiny's Child a day of the week, but when she do, it's very nice. No cap, King Racing, no cap. Like, I don't think, now one thing I will say about this is people acting like Clarissa Shields is ugly. Y'all are crazy. Clarissa Shields is a baddie, in fact. She's just not all the way there. Like, two things can be true. Clarissa is a baddie and she is very, very accomplished and she will knock you out. But she's also not all the way there. Dimitri, he was the one that got exposed for not signing the papers. It wasn't Remy. A year ago when they were talking about it and Clarissa Shields and him were dating, it was like a couple months into them dating, and Remy exposed that Papoose was the one that was not signing the divorce and dragging it out. Baby, they both don't want a divorce. Yeah, Clarissa Shields is got a fire body, which is to be expected because she's a boxer, but she's also like really pretty in the face. Like, her body is very, very beautiful, but Clarissa's mug is a mug. It's a mug and stuff. I have a mug. I know what a clean mug look like. And she has a clean mug. It's just she's annoying. It's just she's annoying. And Bro Rilla's a little annoying too. But I agree with Bro Rilla when she said that Beyonce ain't finna walk you out. Like, Beyonce barely shows up for the ladies of Destiny's Child. It's not gonna happen. And okay, so coming off of Dolly Parton's death, Spotify made a major jump with 2,320% increase in the United States. So y'all blowing up her music. Her music was always fire. Interesting that y'all are blowing it up now, but that's what always happens. Hey, Hood TMZ podcast. Yeah, the lady who went to prison for attempted murder would never lie. Well, it was murder, not lying. And he didn't say anything to offset it. He said a lot of things. He claimed Clarissa, but they both don't want that divorce, Bookie. Papoose is not signing those papers. She should get Glorilla, like fight Glorilla or fight Glorilla. Baby is a little rough around the edges, and is, and she is a little bit rough around the edges and stuff like that. Wait, I'll have to stop you right there. You can't put you guys in the same category. What do you mean? Glorilla, not her slow sister. Now, we don't know if Browilla is slow. She could just be an attention clout chaser. Okay. Okay. All right. Moving on. Yes, I do. A mean mug means a very killer face card. It doesn't mean a mean mug. Like, a mean mug means face card. I know a lot of y'all not in pop culture, so I sometimes have to break it down for you guys, but a mean mug just means that your face card doesn't decline. That's literally all it means. And I think she has a really, really pretty face. And I have a pretty face. So that's why I compared it. Um Man, she's slow as molasses. Now, I don't know. I don't really follow Browilla. Everything I've seen has been kind of regurgitated on Hollywood Unlocked or the Shade Room or any other blog site. So I don't know. I'm sitting here listening now. My ex is called my nephew, though, my ex-girlfriend, and I told my friend I don't want her no more. Mike, what are you talking about? Respectfully. I'm California. I mean mug, mean a person with a mad face. Or a person with an aggressive face. Well, King Grayson, the pop culture has changed it this year, and a mean mug just means a mean face card. It just means a mean face card. Sorry. Um Moving on. It's a lot of people dying, no cap. Rick Ross calls out Hermes sandals for being $8,000. Rick, I'm sure you've spent more money on less cute things. This man done bought so many teeth, I don't understand. babe. We in pop culture. We not in the hood. The only people in the hood is you. We in pop culture. Does this, does this look like the hood to you? Does this look like the hood to you? So I noticed that a lot of people are speaking out. We have Kiki Wyatt, Beyonce. Everybody is sending love to Dolly Parton and what she stood for when she was alive. Interesting shit, I guess. I'm interested to see what music drops on behalf of Dolly Parton. You know, I'm hoping we get like some good records, some decent records, something. And Donald Trump announced American flags will be lowered throughout the U.S. for 1 week to honor Dolly Parton after her passing. Mind you, Dolly Parton never liked Donald Trump. I don't know why he's even mentioning her name. Um, yeah, it's not giving what it's supposed to give. Moving on, moving on, moving on, moving on, moving on. I'm still very sad for Soraya. She seems like she's going through it, but you know, breakups aren't really that rare. YK Osiris sends out a message after his altercation with Deshae Frost during boxing event. I should have punched you. Now I didn't know that Deshae and YK Osiris I didn't know that they had a boxing match. That's actually very interesting. I might have to watch it. But no lie, isn't Deshae the streamer that be hitting women? Isn't Deshae the one that be hitting women? If a nigga say he's polygamous, believe him. Who said that they were polygamous? I'm trying to figure out who y'all are talking about. And I want to say that y'all are probably talking about Soraya and thing where he didn't specify that he was polygamous. He told somebody else to be polygamous. And whole time, lo and behold, he wants polygamy. But he never expressed that to Soraya. So okay, so they did have a fight in a boxing ring, but they weren't set up to fight. YK Osiris called out Deshae Frost, then slaps him during Aiden Ross's boxing event. But they're in the boxing ring. So a few hits definitely went back and forth. And no lie, I hope YK Osiris knocked Deshae out. Like, I really do. Because ain't that the man that be hitting girls? I still haven't forgot about that clip. The fact that people still watch Deshae or Rakai is weird to me. Because to me, they are like terrible human beings. I don't care how young Rakai is. He could hop off a stream right now. Save his whole career because he's going to get canceled in at least a year. Save his whole career. Hop off right now. Um, But why did YK Osiris want a boxing match with him? Like, that's my main question. Like, how did it get there? She let her emotions get the best of her. I feel like if there's no downside to letting the emotions get the best of you, go ahead and do it. Go ahead and do it. Because Joey Badass definitely would have been sauntering around here acting like he's a good, upstanding man. Yeah, put his business out there. Want to see Christian Rock fight the girl her sister just lost to. I still can't believe that Taseki lost, honestly. I'm still having a hard time grasping that fact, but we'll get back to that. They are kids with a lot of money. They are kids with a lot of money. Um, it's good money. Streaming is good money, but I do feel like they're gonna get canceled sooner rather than later because they weren't raised right. Like Deshae, Tylil. Well, let me not put Tylil in there because I'm still not sure about him. I've heard rumors about him, but it hasn't been cleared up. So I'm gonna put Tylil to the side. But Deshae, Rakai, no. Fighting Deshae would bring a lot of publicity. I agree because we have not been talking about YK Osiris for a long time. So that would definitely put him in the forefront, which it did because I haven't reported about YK in so long, but now we're sitting here talking about it. Downside is being harassed and having mothers in your business. No cap, but people gonna be in your business no matter what. I don't know if cancellation is a real thing these days, to be honest. It's not because now everybody's comfortable being terrible as human beings. So you're right about that. Anyone who preaches semen retention is on demon time. I've never heard that. The Epstein files happened and what happened after? Well, most people did want everything to be brought to justice, but I think it's all about the higher ups. It's clear that majority of Americans care, but we haven't really stormed, and I feel like that's the last step. Like, we haven't stormed a building and ripped these rich white people out of their homes yet. That's the next step though. Um I feel like cancellation culture will eventually move to X'd out culture and stuff like that, where because at this point we are on a, what is it called, an impasse and stuff. So yeah, because people are indeed getting fed up and black bodies are being hanged everywhere. So there will be a reckoning, but right now everybody is letting things slide because everybody seems very terrible, but there will be consequences for everything at the end of the day, per usual. It might have taken Diddy 20 years to get his consequences, but baby, the consequences always come. They be the freakiest behind doors, closed doors. Yeah. No cap. My circle, my friendship circle, we're all still talking about it. Black bloggers still talking about it and reposting. I follow social medias who are still saying release the Epstein files and stuff and bring other people to justice. The public cares. The higher ups don't. The public cares. The higher ups don't. It just, they don't know. They no longer care about what we care about and stuff like that. They're no longer trying to pacify us if we make big enough noise. That is what's going on. But I don't think that everybody has completely forgot about the Epstein files. And the Epstein files have been going on for fucking years, not just 2 weeks, and not just recently. The Epstein files have actually been talked about for about 3 to 4 years at this point. I'm not defending Diddy either. You just admitted that Diddy's a rapist. Not only is he a rapist, but he touches kids too. Justin Bieber wasn't lying. That man is just a cog in the Epstein wheel, but all the cogs got to go to jail. So we're not going to be like, oh, one is not that bad. They're all bad. Diddy beating women and raping them, bad. Thank you, Johnny, for complimenting my Tomb Raider outfit yesterday. I appreciate it. All right, next, India Love comments on pooping. She says that she's pure and she doesn't poop, and her man has to know that she does not poop. I think that India is somebody who suffers in the dating world based on like her pick-me-sha ways. Like, I could tell she greatly suffers based on her wanting to be a wife and literally, and I don't feel like, you know, her value is surrounded around her being a wife or not. I never think that for any women and stuff like that. But because that's her main goal and it is so elusive to her, I do feel like men be playing with her. And I feel like she feeds into it by saying stupid things like she can't have a simple air bowel movement. Like, she be putting herself in patriarchal restraints for no reason. Prayers to her. I know she's fighting every day and praying to the Lord that something will change. Prayers to her. She only do coke. I don't know what India Love does. Now I can't. This outfit is Misa from Death Note. See the chain. I had a choker, it broke, and I have other chokers, but I don't know how to put them on by myself, and I got nails, so I can only do so much. Yeah, I hope YK Osiris pop, 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 pop that. I really do hope YK Osiris get him for sure. Next news. Portia Williams and Patrice Sway McKinney celebrate 1 year anniversary. I think they're so cute. They just recently debuted on Real Housewives of Atlanta, and I love that Portia chose her. I love that for her. Um, Dimitri. I don't know. I don't know. You're putting context clues together, and I love a little Blues Clues moment and stuff like that. But I'm not gonna say that India Love is doing coke on my show. But interesting thought. Don't forget to hit the like, share, and subscribe button. Thank you, Johnny, for keeping it on track. But yeah, shout out to Portia Williams and Sway for celebrating their 1 year. We didn't know Portia was gonna go all gay. I thought she was always going to marry men and secretly like women, but I'm glad she's out of the closet, baby. A lot of y'all could take some notes from her. Come out. A lot of y'all could take a note from Portia Williams. Come on out of the closet, baby. It's dark in there. Okay. For some reason, Blueface and India Love link up. Two slow ones together. Moving on. I'm gonna do a fit check at the end of my live, y'all, where I will do a 360 twirl so that y'all can get all of the deets of the outfit. Just because it's cosplay, I am going to be doing a 360, but I'm going to be doing it at the end of the live, so you simply just wait. And moving on. Other hot topics. Cardi B brought out, Kehlani brought out Cardi B. And Cardi B looked like she was about to go to a business meeting, but she was stupid cute. And I actually like her new song, Aha. It's starting to grow on me. Next, Gypsy Rose Blanchard issues apology after using the N-word multiple times in resurfaced prison video. it's not lost on me that Gypsy Rose was probably a part of the Aryan group in the prison system. Like she was probably sitting with the skinhead sisters in the prison, in her prison cell, and or her, with the prison yard. She was probably hanging out with the Nazis in the prison yard. That's why she was saying what she was saying. Sis needed to fit in for a long time, and that's what she did. I always think that white people are inherently racist because you grow up in a white supremacist society and you don't notice any of the um, any of the unfair treatment around you because you're in this nice little bubble. So I never trusted any white person, especially not Gypsy Rose Blanchard. She killed her mom, but I didn't feel like she deserved to go to jail. Because if I committed that crime after my mom got my teeth pulled, shaved my head, maybe sit in a wheelchair even though I could walk, I don't know what I would have done. Yeah. And Johnny, like I said, you'll see the outfit at the end. I don't want to talk about this shit no more. Um, yeah. Like, yeah, Johnny, don't bring it the fuck up no more. I already said at the end of the thing. You don't have to keep saying it. I can see that they're comfortable, but ain't no white person gonna say the N word around me. I'm handing out slaps and ass whoopings in 2026. No cap. I was always handing that out in the past years, but now I feel especially passionate about it. Um, but yeah, she's obviously canceled, but she's not about shit anyway. Like, she not about nothing. All she known for is killing her mom. We just didn't want her to have a terrible life after being like abused for so long and stuff like that. But don't nobody make Gypsy Rose famous. Don't nobody give a fuck about her. And furthermore, unless Hollywood Unlock is reporting on her, she does not pop up into my mind. Dimitri, it does look good on me, but once we're talking hot topics, I need y'all to shut up and focus on hot topics. Like, y'all, like, I don't blame him. Bitch, focus on these things, and then y'all, when I'm ready, I'll do what I want to do. The fuck? Like, y'all piss me off so hard. No cap. And it makes me not want to do it ever. And then y'all be like, oh, why don't you ever take us anywhere? Because y'all act so fucking extra. Do you have a bunch of topics prepared, by the way? We're going through them right now. What you mean prepared? We're going through them right now. Patti LaBelle's nephew claims she kicked him out because he's a Trump supporter. And he quoted, as of today, she's still not speaking to me. Baby, why do you feel like we give a fuck? In an X post, he said, here's what supporting Trump cost me. My auntie is Patti LaBelle, famous singer and Democrat. Democrat or just a nice person. Like, you can't be a nice person and be a Trumper. Trump literally promotes hate. So you are not a good person. Like, and also you're undereducated because you're also working effectively against yourself and people who look like you. It's so stupid on a number of levels. I can't even. Yeah, it's like y'all get no play in real life, and that's all it's giving to me. And I really do hope that y'all go to therapy, get some people skills so that women can give you a shot. I don't want women to give you a shot in the condition you're in right now. But back to Patti LaBelle's nephew. Christmas 2019, she had just informed me that I had to move out of the home I had happily shared with her for 12 years. So he was also a bum. Check. So when I heard her and my family talking about what a threat Trump was, I asked her, why should I be afraid of Trump when you're the one who just made me homeless? Dumbass fuck. Her family instantly attacked me and threw me out of her house. And just last year, she had a problem with me talking about my life with her on this platform. My punishment for using my First Amendment right this way was lifetime banishment. And as of today, she's still not speaking to me. Boy, we do not care. But the comments read, on my own, why did it end this way? Alexa, play On My Own, because what you are going to do is leave Auntie Patty alone. Someone said, I think I might just go buy some more of those patty pies. No cap, because it's like, what the hell's going on? And you're horny as hell for no reason. Get a life. I mean, but at least I'm not a hornball. The fuck? At least I could control myself. At least I could, if somebody showed me like some cleavage, I'm not acting like it's the first cleavage I've ever had in my own life. Like, y'all need to hear this. Because it's going to stop y'all from being losers. Y'all be like, oh, how do I get a girl like me? Stop being a fucking loser. Get a job. Stop being a fucking loser. Get your money up. And stop being a fucking loser. Like, literally. Just those two things. I love the comment section. They are definitely taking Patty LaBelle's side, which, why would we take his side? That's dumb. The fact that this man thought we was going to take his side is crazy. No, you're lusting after me while I'm going through hot topics. Y'all been giving me compliments. And by the 10th compliment, you're just lusting. And you're trying to keep the comment section on how I look rather than what the fuck I'm talking about, Dimitri. So you're not my ideal follower. I fucking hate followers like you. I fucking hate followers like you. Come in. Anyway, yeah, I'm on Patty LaBelle's side. How could I get it when I'm Black and Mexican Trump supporters are always surprising the fuck out of me, not gonna lie. It's so surprising, but it's like not at all, because I know how undereducated America is. So y'all are actually falling right on line with how politicians think y'all are as well. But it's just like,
come on. You don't have to kick him out.
Get your ass out of my room. The fact that he just decided to lay down is crazy. Get your ass out of my room.
Come on.
All right. All right. The fact that he just be bullying himself into my room is crazy. Like, it's insanity. Yeah. But it's right on, like I was saying, it's right on cue with how politicians think about us anyway. Like, they heavily bank on the dumb people showing up to vote, and they do every year. And that's why I have to tell y'all can't be lazy this year, because dumb people will show up in droves. Dumb people have nothing but time, space, air, and opportunity. Like, they have nothing but time, space, air, and opportunity to make everybody else miserable. They're dumb, but they definitely allocate their energy to where it needs to be. It is indeed really scary. Criminal. I don't know what, I don't want to call you that. I want to call you something different. But yeah. So also, did y'all see that video of Blueface trying to feed breastfeed his newborn baby? Now, this has happened several times. I saw little clips and stuff like that, and at this point I'm wondering why this man keeps putting his nipple in his baby's mouth. Like, is he okay? Like, is he okay? Like, how many times are you gonna do this for live? Did he think we didn't see it the first time? Why do you keep trying to breastfeed this baby? We have to look into that, Blueface. And I feel like most of the comment section felt the same way, with people commenting, he couldn't babysit my plants. No cap. Someone else commented, he's so weird for that. And then someone else commented, yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and call CPS now. You know, like, why wait? And I'm inclined to agree. I am inclined to agree. The fact that they ignore everything and try to support everything that bro does is tough, bro. When people said common sense isn't common, I now understand what they mean. It's very, very evident I think as we are all viewing it, it's clear that most people are stupid. Shocking. It is very, very shocking, but Blueface and Krishan are both ain't shit, in my opinion. Those people need help. They definitely both need help. But we're not even talking about Krishan. Krishan's not in this situation. It's Nevaeh's kid. It's not Blueface's kid. It's Nevaeh's kid. Um, I don't think anybody should have. None of the people that Blueface is with, including himself, do I feel like should have kids. I don't feel like Nevaeh should have kids. I don't feel like Krishan should have kids, because they strike me as people who don't love themselves enough. And I don't think that Blueface loves himself either. You see how he tattooed his face. You see how he, like, sometimes talks about himself. I don't think that he likes himself. I think Blueface needs way more help than we let on. And did y'all see that rumor about what's that first baby mama he had? What's her name? What is her name? Let me look it up. Blueface's birth. You see, this is why I don't even be on Jaden Alexis. Okay, so Jaden Alexis came out. Yeah, this is a new kid. That's what I'm saying, criminal. This is a new kid. This isn't this isn't like Krishan Jr., like a kid he's had for a while. This is his new kid. This is his newborn baby with Nevaeh. He has a lot of trauma. From what I can tell, he has 4 kids now. But let me check how many kids. Let's look it up. Y'all know I'm quick to go to the internet. How many kids does Blueface have? Okay. 4 children. Okay, so I was right. Javon and Journey, and that's with Jaden Alexis. Krishan Jr. with Krishan Rock, and Jonathan Jamal Porter with Nevaeh. And that's the new one that was born in August. Well, right now. The baby was born this month. And that's why I'm not sure why he's putting the nipple on the baby. Baby's fresh. You're dirty. Why are you putting the baby on your nipple? They should stop him from making kids, but will they? But will they? Krishan don't need no more kids neither. Neither does Nevaeh, because Nevaeh don't seem like she loves herself at all. It doesn't give anything about what it's supposed to give. But let me tell you about this rumor I just heard. And this rumor is, I think, from Jaden Alexis. I think Jaden Alexis said this. But she was basically insinuating that when Blueface was in jail, he got beat up and shit on for snitching. And she said this because Blueface called her new man. Jaden Alexis has a new man. So let's start that off. And apparently they were going back and forth, and Blueface called her new man a snitch. And then Jaden Alexis let out a rumor saying that he's a snitch and he had years in jail, but got out in months because he snitched. And then when they found out he snitched, they beat his ass and pooped on his face. That's what they said. That's what they said. That's what's allegedly rumored. I don't know. I don't know. But isn't that crazy? I'm never going to jail. They're shitting on people. They're shitting on people on their face. I'm never going to jail. I'm never going to jail. I'm never going to jail. Jaden Alexis is his ex. Jaden Alexis is his first ex and his first baby mama. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I feel like Jaden wouldn't lie about that, though. She never struck me as a liar. She struck me as somebody who acts like she's better than other people, but secretly goes back to Blueface as well. But she never struck me as a liar. Yeah. I don't know. To be continued. We'll see what Blueface says on that respect. But isn't that interesting? Because he seems like such a douchebag and somebody who's always in control and always the first person to throw a hit. So to see that he had been, or to know that he maybe have been like beaten up in prison. But I do remember him having a black eye like a little bit ago and stuff. So maybe that's where that came from. Like, I don't know. I don't know. But if there's an update, y'all, I'm gonna let y'all know because I'm also tuned in. Unfortunately, unfortunately is the word. And yes, guys, don't forget to double tap the screen. Thank you, Hobbs. Um, moving on. So 6ix9ine brings up a question that he's brought up for the last 4 years. 6ix9ine asks people if they would take life in prison or be free and alive. 6ix9ine, why are you still talking about this? No one cares that you're a snitch. We don't. Why are we still talking about this? Why are you still on the phone about this? The call is coming from in the house the call is coming from inside the house because it's not coming from us. No one cares. Obviously, I'm not going to jail. If it's between me and somebody else going to jail, it won't be me. But I don't understand why we have to keep having this conversation every couple of months. Like, just make it make sense to me. In the comments read, if you chose that life, you also chose that life. Someone else said, not gonna lie, if I didn't do it, I'm saving my own ass. Sorry. And someone else said, but your music ain't selling. I don't know how that's relevant, but somebody said your music ain't selling. Someone else said, nobody cares about him no more. Why y'all allow this Hispanic to say the N-word is odd? 8 down. Someone said, we forgot you existed. Same. I also forgot. I wouldn't go hard to clear my name about shit. See, Tekashi 6ix9ine is a pussy, a punk. Because no cap, I'm not clearing my name on shit. If I decide to snitch on somebody to get out of jail, what do I need to clear my name on, bro? I'm on this world and on this earth for me. Why would I stay in jail for extra months or years and stuff for somebody else to be down? I don't care. Shoot, even if I did do a crime, I'm not going to jail. He lost his credibility. A man with rainbow hair should never have any gangster credibility, but I'll let y'all tell it. I will let y'all tell that. Like, he never had no credibility with me, even when he was popular with everybody else. A man with rainbow hair could what are we doing here? No one wants to listen to his shit anymore. He probably wants to keep on making music, but the internet doesn't want him. I never listened to his music to begin with, unless it was that remix with Nicki Minaj, and we know how that ended. But perhaps he is having a hard time pushing his music out there. But yeah. This ain't the way to get your music back in the streamlines. My advice to you is to just keep making music and make TikTok music because he's colorful enough. The kid's gonna love him. He could repitch himself in 2 years to the younger community, and wouldn't nobody even think he was a snitch. No one would even know he's a snitch. So if I was him, yeah, I would just do that because it's no point. It's some gay ass gangsters out there. I didn't say you couldn't be gay and a gangster, but that man got rainbow hair. Saucy Santana gives more gangster than 6ix9ine. That man always looked soft. He never gave he was about nothing, and he's very small. Very small. You can't just pull up on Saucy. Like, I'm so sorry. His colorful hair was not giving gangster, and I'm not gonna rat on you. And if niggas really thought that, they stupid. But we know y'all don't stay in school long enough. Uh, cause I would not even think that. Like, this and crazy. Thinking 6ix9ine gonna go to jail for me. Yeah. No. You ever been to Atlanta, man? Them little petite ass niggas are ruthless. I see petite ass niggas here too. And it never gave gangster, especially compared to other men and stuff. It's all cute to be petite and stuff like that, but you're not a real gangster. You are a small guy with a Napoleon complex. Shut that shit up. I'm on live. Shut that shit up. I'm finna throw something at him. You finna get something thrown at you. This is my room, not yours. You go bark in the hallway. You go bark in the hallway. Look at how you looking. Come here. Look at how he was so mad. You need to stop barking in my room. He think he owns something. A gangster and a man are two different things, and no lie, I would never be afraid of 6ix9ine. I'm sorry. You can plead their case to them all you want, but 6ix9ine never gave gangster, and y'all are stupid for thinking that. Little Baby don't even give gangster. You're stupid for thinking that. Some people just have really great lyrics. No cap. But I run this. You see he not barking right now, right? I run this. Oh God, not my face. Oh God, not my lips and stuff. But you see how quiet and docile he is, right? You see how docile he is right now? It's because I run this shit. It's because I run this shit. No, because he was barking to get out. Usually when he barks, it's because he wants to get out my room and stuff like that. Because he want to talk to everybody else that's in the house. But he would prefer to be pet at any point in time as well. He not smooth. He really be like, he was barking at the door. He wasn't barking at me. He was barking at the door. But I guess y'all couldn't see that. But he was barking at the door, and it's usually because he'd be wanting to go out and like talk to Mike and stuff. But as soon as I threw some at him, he got back in line. Dimitri, say whatever you fucking want to say, but that nigga's not a gangster, and y'all need better thinking if y'all think that he is a gangster and stuff. It's just like when people be like, oh, I don't care how tiny I am, I can fight anyone. Yes, you could, but you're gonna get your ass beat because you're tiny, because your weight is so disproportionate. It's more higher percentage of you getting your ass beat. You can say whatever you want, Dimitri, but I'm never going to respect a thug that looks like 6ix9ine. I'm never going to be afraid of him either. And I'm never going to think that he's going to go to jail for me. well, all we're talking about is 6ix9ine and stuff like that. And to which I replied, he never gave gangster anyway. And you were like, oh, there's little niggas who are gangsters. And to which I replied, I'll never be afraid of a small nigga who's a gangster. I'm not saying small niggas ain't strong, but I'm saying, like, it never gave that. You're pushing a narrative. Sorry. And especially 6ix9ine. Specifically 6ix9ine. Rainbow hair. And y'all thought he was going to jail for y'all. And y'all thought he was going to hold y'all down. Please. 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 And gangster don't mean you don't rat. Okay? It's a bunch of gangster ass rats. Facts. A lot of y'all just grow up in the street and then y'all take on the gangster name, but you're not really a gangster. You're a runner. Or you just hang around them because they're your friends. A lot of y'all are not gangsters, and that's okay. Go be doctors. Go be astronauts. Go be something great. Exactly that. Exactly that, criminal. But hopefully 6ix9ine figures it out. And guys, we've reached the end of my live. I love y'all so much. I'll be back tomorrow with a different cosplay outfit. I do want to show you guys this cosplay outfit, but I think I'm gonna have to put this up a little bit because this is my new stand, y'all. And alrighty. All right, the only 360 y'all are ever gonna get is when I do a cosplay. And then hi guys. Bye.